What's going on, everybody? This is News for a Better World, a brand new. And this is Rob Gegner, by the way, your host, coming live. This is a brand new. This is the first episode. It's so crazy exciting. This is a Google Hangout based talk show that has never been done. Who's doing talk shows on Google Hangout? Anyway, no, nobody. Nobody. And we're going to do this every single day because it's awesome and we enjoy it. All right, we got some panelists here. This is Ben Brilliant and Peter Liu.
Hey, what's up?
This is called News for a Better World because we're providing you with information that will change your life and change the world. It's focused on positive news. We're going to be coming at you with skits and sketches and even sock puppets if you stick around. Every episode's going to be a little bit different, but we're going to have similar things, and we want you to get excited about this. We want you we want this to be interactive. So there may even be a Q&A at the end of each episode. It's going to be a daily thing, almost like The Daily Show meets Bill Maher, but it's going to be actually talking about things that matter, man. Do you ever watch the news and you just get so sick and tired? You get so depressed. You're watching this as like, there's another baby that died. There's another like fire that went on somewhere, and then someone got shot in the head, and it's just like you can't. You just get so depressed by the news. Well, here we're offering you news that is positive, and we're actually going to have a discussion about it and how it applies to our lives and the future of the world. With that said, it's time to go into our first segment. Hold on. Cue the music.
Bum, 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 bum,
This is the first.
All
right, there we go. Quote of the day. Quote of the day. See, this is, by the way, this is a baby. So this show is a baby, and it's going to be evolving. It may suck right now, but you're going to look back because after doing it for 90 days, we're going to get so freaking good at it. And it's just like, you know what? You ever see, okay, you go on YouTube, right? You see those stupid asshole kids who are like top of the freaking YouTube charts, and they're like, hey, what's going on? This is my video blog, and we're going to talk about pop culture and make fun of it. And they're like, they've got like 1 million people who like watch their shit. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Yeah.
Like, it comes up like first in your YouTube feed, and they're like doing all this stupid stuff, and it's dumb. It's like, why can't we do that? Why can't we have an interactive talk show that gets like top of Google, top of YouTube, and people just watch it because it's funny? We do stupid shit and we do skits and have sock puppets. It's like why not? This is like, then this is like HBO or whatever.
Yeah.
This is a baby. Yeah. So, quote of the day. I want to start this episode off talking about a quote that I recently heard. We were all at an event recently, and this hit me, man. Okay, it's how you do anything is how you do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is profound. What does that mean to you guys? I want to open up to this is our first segment right now, so let's open it up and like have a discussion about this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You go.
Okay. Well, yeah, that really resonates with me a lot too. I give it a lot of thought, and I had an insight to it. I've given that a lot of thought in the past, and this weekend I had an insight into it. It just made me think about that. It really makes me focus on the present. Like everything. Because it says like anything you do is the way you do. How you do anything is how you do everything. So it really brings you into a present awareness, and really examine, like that mustache. It's like that. I just like that wasn't there a second ago. That's oh, oh my God. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got the Goofy King here.
Go on. Don't let me distract you.
So no, that won't throw me off my game, man. No way. But yeah, so it's like, it brings you into an awareness of like everything that you in the moment, and and you just gotta like remember that, like, so I've been telling myself that, like, when I can remember, maybe I need like a piece of paper, like my hand, saying like, anything you do is the way you do the way you do anything is the way you do everything. So it's powerful, I mean, and it really changes how you're going to interact, and really give everything importance, basically. We tend to think like the big things and the small things, but like make your bed, like when you had one of these top leaders, Michael Moe, used to say, like, he was $1 million earner, and he would say he does his bed. I was like, dang, okay, well, first thing in the morning, I'm going to do my bed. That sets the day, that sets the tone, and I think it really opens things up a lot, and makes things like, you can start focusing on things that really motivate you and inspire you, because then you have some power to do that by doing the little things,
Right.
The little things add up. So it's powerful. It's powerful.
Definitely, man. Ben?
You know, something that keeps coming in my mind is when you look at if a person is consistent, if they show that they're not consistent about the smaller things, then when it comes to the bigger things, then it seems that they'll do you'll see the same pattern come across again. So I look at my life, every time I wake up in the morning, I learned that I forgot. I mean, all these success coaches teach it, but every time I wake up in the morning, I do this gratitude ritual. The first thing I do when I wake up is think of 5 things I'm grateful for. Like, I've got a bed. Like, I had food to eat last night.
Right.
I'm breathing. Like, a lot of people don't wake up breathing, and this kind of thing, this attitude of gratitude, as they say, if you do it every day, it starts to permeate everything you think about. You'll start to always look for things to be grateful for. So I think that the way you're doing it, the way of your process, your habits become, your small habits are what becomes your routines, and your routines are the things that you carry with you throughout your life subconsciously. I think that's the real level that it goes to, because a lot of actions we take daily are not based upon conscious thinking. To go off on a tangent on that Bob Proctor kind of level, when he explains 90%, I think he said 90% of your reactions and the things you do are, inside of you. They're almost automatic, but you think that you're doing them. So I think it's about cleaning up the jumble in your mind. That's why I like to go to the beach and meditate. Clean away the noise, and then you hear the water, and then then the new things start to permeate you, and then they become you. So.
Exactly. It's like you're acting out these old habits, and you have no idea, because you're in your subconscious. Just an example. Over the weekend, I got to go to this baller dinner that my friends in Boulder, Colorado threw. They picked us up in a Hummer limo, took us out to their place in Boulder, had like a really awesome dinner prepared with this private chef. It was beautiful, expensive, amazing food. And one of the special guests that was there, she's actually the assistant to this dude who is a top earner in the company that we're with. Actually, this show is sponsored by the Empower Network.
Hold on.
And living the life at the same time.
Yeah, for Empower.
Hey.
Yeah, we got to give a shout out to our sponsors, Empower Network. So, she was the assistant. Her name is Tracy Reuter. She is like an amazing woman. She was there with this other woman named Andrea, who they're like the living embodiment of this gentleman's business. And this gentleman's name is Lawrence Tam. He
Right.
is the #3 income earner in the Empower Network.
Right.
Let's do the applause again.
Hold on.
Oh, my mustache is coming off. Excuse me. Okay. So symbol. There we go. So we started to play this little game. It's like a living commerce thing. So they actually did this with their own team meeting with like 250 people. So we did a mini version of that, and she was explaining it. So she took out $1, and she said, okay, what are you willing to do for this $1? And it's not just a game, it's like a real thing. So in the other game that she played, it's like people were trading laptops, they were trading services. This is like a living marketplace, and like the value kept going up, and someone would offer. Sometimes it didn't even include money. Sometimes it was like, hey, I'll give you a half-hour coaching session for a 2-hour massage or something like that. And it was like really cool to see. And there was this woman there who shall remain nameless. There was this woman there who I got the $1 in my hand, right? And she came up to me, and she was like, can I have the $1? And I was like, no. And she just came up to me, she gave me a kiss and snatched it from me. She was like, can I give you a kiss for it? And I was like, no. And she just took it anyway. And I was like, what? And that would have really been no big deal if she had not just previously 10 minutes ago had a discussion with this woman, Tracy Reuter,
Right.
about her past, and like maybe she was apparently manipulative, and that completely subconsciously came out in her actions when she grabbed the $1 from me, and Tracy called her out on it.
Right.
And she was like, yo, do you realize that you just manipulated him and just grabbed what you want? So the way you do anything is the way you do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to do some transactions, and she picked up on there was a little bit of desperation there. I was just like, oh, hey, if you promote one of my links, I'll give you $2 or something, you know? She
Right.
picked up on that. I was like, wow.
Mm.
You need someone in your life like that to call you out on your bullshit, and like to remind you that, wow, if you're doing that in this situation, well, what other situations are you doing that? And if you're aware of it, if you could see those patterns and those habits, the way you do anything is the way you do everything, it's powerful because now you can change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. What did you just say that just stuck in my head? Oh, David Sharp talked about on one of the calls. He says, it's the people that tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you just made me think of that just now. Those are the people that create the breakthroughs for you. Breakthrough.
Yeah, no, it's so
Alright.
true. You do need somebody else to point that out to you, because you can't see it yourself. Most of the time, you don't see those things, but when you start to become more self-aware, you can become your own. You know what I mean? You can get out of your own head, and you can see those things, and then you start reaching into your power, because now you have your perspective widens. You know what I mean? And,
Cool. Moving on to the next segment.
That's much better. Wait. News. Where's my sad
All
trumpet?
right, do a little music fade out. News story of the day. Depending if we have time today, we might have two of them. Let's start with the first one. News story of the day. New Hampshire just legalized marijuana. Now, it seems that, I mean, I don't smoke marijuana. I don't smoke weed. I used to. Back, maybe everyone's done it, I guess. Like, even the president's done it. But now it's becoming more in the news lately because more and more states are passing these laws. Like, yeah, it's completely. We just came from Denver, Colorado, an event with 7,000 people, sponsored by the Empower Network.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. And smoking weed is completely legal there.
I didn't.
And
I
so it
heard that on
seems-
the last day. I'm sorry to cut you off. I heard that on the very last day. This girl, as I'm at Denver Airport, she calls me and she says, "Hey, can you bring me back some edibles?" I'm like, "What the hell is edibles?" She's like, "Oh, you know, weed is legal there." I'm like, "No, I don't even smoke." So
Yeah. Yeah.
crazy.
Like, I would pass like I would go on a street and I'd be approached by like 2 or 3 guys. Hey, you want some weed? You want some bud? I was on the tram over there and people would approach me. It's just like, yeah, they have shops there. They have marijuana shops there. It's just like, what?
See, now that's funny to me because these guys were coming up to me asking me about weed, and I'm thinking the whole time it's illegal. And I'm like, wow, these people are pretty bold out here. Well, is it only legal marijuana though? Is it medical marijuana is that legalized?
No, it's everything. It's like wherever.
You can just smoke weed. That's why the Denver air is like a constant haze of weed.
You know, the funny thing is, like,
Yeah.
I didn't smell any weed whatsoever there, and I didn't even think about it. And then I did hear that story, like, you know, the last day too, and I was like, oh wow. I mean, it makes sense that it's legal there. You get that feeling. Colorado is very, you know, I don't know, they feel very homegrown, whatever. But
Hippie.
yeah, but I didn't smell anything, you know, and I would have thought that, you know, but I don't know.
I saw some people smoking in public.
Well,
It's
yeah.
just like it was nothing, like it was a cigarette or something. They're just.
They were like,
Hilarious. Okay, so let's talk about this, right? I want to talk about what's the implications, right? What if the entire world was weed was legal or all drugs were legal? Like what would the world look like? And I know, Ben, you brought up, actually, maybe we can segue this into a conversation. You posted recently a news story about Florida wants to get rid of all its laws.
yes, I did.
Oh,
We
wow.
On the New
you
Yorker.
can- you can touch a little bit about that, and then we can meld that into the conversation about what legalization, worldwide legalization, would look like. Go for it.
Okay. Can you repeat the question?
Well, maybe just start talking about the.
Your mustache is just too distracting.
Uh,
All right, so I posted. All right, what do you want to know? I posted the article about no laws, and this was now. See now. So
All right, yeah, go for it.
all right. First of all, I posted that article because the whole Trayvon Martin thing. Now I'm not even gonna go there. It was just the fact that it was coming up in my feed. I don't have a television. I don't watch TV, so ain't nobody got time for that, as that internet lady says. You know, I don't have time for constant negative news. I don't care about pop. I like pop culture, like the surface of it, because I used to be a DJ, but not really. I just briefly, you know, because it's addicting to look at, you know, people who are constantly being pushed in your face. But anyway, I put that article because these people are going back and forth, and I'm seeing these people who have been quiet, usually materialistic, and now all of a sudden they become spokespersons and activists for both sides. So I posted that since it was a parody anyway. Just I don't know what one person was like. Oh, sorry.
Was it a parody? I thought it was completely serious.
No, it was from the New Yorker.
I was taking it seriously. Like, no, it was like the headline was like Florida looks to like get rid of all laws. And I was telling people about this. Thinking it was it kind of like a fake news thing, like an Onion thing or whatever.
It was like a little. It's like, you know. Have you ever read the New Yorker?
Oh yeah.
So, but they're excellent writers. So it's very.
I was, dude. Seriously, I took it seriously.
yeah.
Because I was like, it makes sense to me. It's like, why do we need laws? Let's just get rid of all of them.
Yeah.
Just
It
live.
would be absolute madness here without laws. That's the only thing because
We're not mature enough yet.
Yeah, that's true. That's the point actually. Is like we don't have it in us, so we have these externals to like control us. But you know, it made me think of this thing. People have told me like I have friends in you know like in different places, and one of them is like telling me about Ethiopia. So in
Right.
Ethiopia, like there's basically no traffic laws. Like people just drive any which way, and it's like you know there's nothing, not left or right. You know, stop sign. There's nothing like that. They just drive, and it works out. You know, it works out. I mean, people, you know, they don't like you know kill each other. And there was an experiment I heard done once in I think it was Denmark, maybe it was Copenhagen or something, where they suspended the traffic laws. Like usually they would have the traffic laws, right? They suspended the traffic laws for like a day or like maybe a couple of days. And the same thing. It's like basically people figured it out, and it turned out that there were less accidents without the traffic laws. You know, in other words, like when people have this like sort of like thing that's like you know that takes away their sort of responsibility, you know, then they kind of like I don't know. Then they then they just don't. You know, it doesn't work out. You know, people get you know they get crazy and they grow golden beards and all of a sudden you know and like
All of a sudden, this looks creepy. How about, okay, I don't. No more facial hair. I like what you said though because you can liken that to what we were just talking about with the drugs. It's just like any place that has legalized marijuana or other drugs, like even back in the day with Amsterdam, you know, you see a complete drop in drug use, in violence, in anything drug-related crimes, you know.
Right.
So it's just like
exactly.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
Yeah, I think you know when you have something that's like you know kind of like quote unquote black market, and then I think you do get more crime involved. Then when it's just out in the open, you know, people self-regulate. You know.
so
Yep.
what would like the ideal what would the world look like without any like drug enforcements or anything? It's just like all drugs are legal. What do you think it would look like?
Well, you know, I think the whole
All drugs are illegal?
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I've heard different high-level government officials proposing that. You know, and you know the whole drug wars thing is in a way it's a I mean like you look at the U.S. for instance. You know, I mean we have the highest incarceration rate of any you know first world country or maybe any country. I mean we have like what 2 million people in prison. You know, it's a huge economy there too, and also it's very disproportionate in like who is in jail. You know, basically it's a majority of people of color. So you know laws and regulations. I mean there's a political agenda involved in them, and I think you know so the whole drug wars thing is also disproportionate in like who gets prosecuted, etc. Um, and sometimes you just gotta like have like a snorkel because you can't breathe in this situation.
With a beard. I mean, okay.
Or was that like a bong? I don't know.
I
don't
need
But
my
it's like,
Hey, shut.
don't you think they would get bored, man? If all drugs were legal, they would get bored and just stop doing them and go
Yeah.
like, you know, help people or something.
Exactly. I think that's true. I think that's true. I think when you make things hard to get, people like you know it increases its usage. But when it's freely available, it's like it normalizes and people you know stop going crazy on it.
I
It's
don't
like
think some drugs should be legal though. I mean, because they're
like
just
butt hash.
like black tar heroin should not be legal. It's just not a good thing for people. But you know, the funny thing is that we're talking about this. The medical industry has, I mean, gives people poison all the time legally.
Yep.
Oh
And,
yeah.
in large doses, and there's no problem. So I don't know. I mean, and it's abused too. You know,
Right.
especially the I've seen with with some of my friends is with Percocets, and now that's been reclassed, and this is a legal drug. You know that people are just abusing terribly.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's a real simple solution with that.
Yeah.
You're about to disappear. You're about to.
I'm about to go into the mountains right now.
Yeah.
I'm actually a ghost. I'm like this floating. All right, next segment. Let's go to the next segment.
Yeah.
Next segment.
Next
Hold
segment.
on. Next segment. Turn on my music.
You can't read that.
Okay, this is the most hilarious and ridiculous talk show in the world. Story time with successful people. So I have a friend. His name is Saki McSockerson. Sometimes he goes by the name Saki McSockface.
Yeah.
And he's a really good dude. And he interviewed this guy named Vic Strizhouse, who, by the way, this is sponsored by the Empower Network.
Yeah.
And Vic Strizhouse is the #1 income earner in that company. And by the way, if you want to see, like, because he makes like millions of dollars, and like he just got a really cool, badass ring, a millionaire's ring, and what was I gonna say? He made $700,000 in a day, but those results are not typical. So you can go to www.empowernetwork.com/income.php to see the average earnings
Yeah.
of our sponsor company,
That's
Empower
great.
Network.
That's where it's at.
So let's roll this footage of the sock on the street success stories with. Hold on. Desktop. This technology is fun.
Ooh.
Oh, special
Can you
effects.
see it? Can you? What are you seeing right now?
Yeah, we
We
see
see
it.
YouTube
We see
story
it.
time with successful people.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Hold on.
I see me.
Tell me if this looks. Can you see it?
Yes.
We don't hear any audio though.
You don't?
No.
How about now?
No, my big face looks so funny.
Wait, you don't hear audio?
No.
I really would love to though.
How does
Oh, I went.
how does this work? How do I share? Pete, how do I share a
I think
Google?
because your audio is going through the mic, it's not gonna.
Do
Oh.
you have it?
Oh, okay, wait, okay, try it again. Hold on, let's try it again. Hello?
Yeah, we still can hear you.
This is ridiculous, man. All right, okay. All right, here we go. How's that?
Hello, this is Saki.
Yeah.
Yes.
Story time with successful people with Vic Strizhouse. Hello. Yes. What's your name, brother? Saki McSockerson. I'm a talking Saki. How old are you? I'm. I have no idea. I'm a couple hundred years old. Socks never get old. Awesome. Yes. So how much money did you make in the last month? In the last month, I honestly don't know. I don't check my stats that often, but I think it was around maybe 300,000 something. 150,000. Wow, that's pretty successful. Okay, so called Story Time with Successful People, and you are a successful person, so please tell us a story. Yeah, sure. I got started in this industry in internet marketing about 8 years ago. When I got started, I was broke. I did not have $1 to my name. I did not have $1.19 to go to Walmart and buy bread for my family. But I was looking at this industry and I wanted to give my family the best. I had a dream, and I wanted to bring that dream into reality. And I was just fortunate enough. I'm nobody special. Even though I've earned over $2 million, and I'm going to tell you right now, my results are not typical because I am not typical. I do things that typical people don't want to do, and hopefully you're watching this video. Hopefully you're not typical also, because we are not typical, right? And not typical people, or people who are not typical, get results that are not typical. Does that make sense? So with that out of the way, I was just fortunate enough to come across the right people in my career early enough, and I was smart enough to listen. And my coach, mentor, who was earning over $200,000 at the time, he said, if you want to be successful, you want to get around people who are successful. And so he said, if you want to make $200,000 or $25,000 per month, you need to hang around with people who are earning $200,000 per month. Okay? And so to make a long story short, he told me, you need to develop yourself. You need to learn some skills, which is in this industry, it's marketing, conversions, and communications, right? I got to work. I did whatever it took. There was no plan B for me. 90 days later, I had my breakthrough. 90 days later, I made $1,000. I actually had to borrow the money to get started. But 90 days later, I was able to pay that off and never look back. And right now, I was able to help a lot of people have a breakthrough in their businesses. Just in the last 7 months, I not only took my income to the next level, but we had people who have never succeeded before, getting their checks of $130,000, $200,000 for doing what we're doing here, right? So this can work. These strategies can work for anybody. If you want to be successful, get around people who are successful. That's really the secret.
Thank you, sir. Very good. You're a very nice person. Like your shirt and your haircut, and you're a very genuine person. Thank you for this.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Goodbye.
That's awesome.
All right. That was our friend Saki McSockerson. Yeah, man. What do you think about that?
That's amazing.
You couldn't even hear me. I'm over here screaming. I muted myself because I was screaming. Because what is that link? I'll be going to watch that again because that's.
Oh yeah, man. It's going to be posted up on our brand new, soon to be up, News for a Better World YouTube channel. And you can check it out and watch all the videos because every single day we're going to be doing this Hangout talk show. And every single day we're going to be bringing you a new segment from Saki on the Street. He's got 2 segments. He's got Story Time with Successful People, where he talks to people who are very successful and he interviews them. And then he just goes to random people, Sock on the Street, and he talks to them too.
Successful people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
Hold on,
awesome.
I think he's here. He wants to say hello.
Hey!
Oh, hey.
If you guys have any questions for him, hold on.
Wow,
Okay.
special guest.
Hey, Saki.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey!
Hey,
What's up, buddy?
McDucky.
What do you want? I was taking a nap with my sock children. I smell really bad. I need to go hang out in the dishwasher jacuzzi. There's not many socks who are successful on the inside. So you're just gonna stare and laugh at me, or do you have questions?
Who is your father?
Oh, I see how it is.
Who is your father?
I don't smell like an old man and a 13-year-old in China is my father. What? True story.
Wait. Are you a left Saki or are you a right Saki?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, man. We need the birth certificate to find that one out.
No, you're not getting that. I'm going to bed now. I will see you later. Okay.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Oh, bye, McDucky.
Hi, Sockster.
He's a character, man. He's
Hey, your
one of the best
mustache
things.
just pops back on your face. How do you do that? Yo, people are gonna think we are nutso after watching this.
It's only getting better, man. This is only episode 1. We're gonna do this every day. We're gonna be better than Conan O'Brien.
Give me my halo and my devil horns. Oh, I
I'm
can't.
eating my mustache.
No, no. Close. Close. Closer.
Okay. So, what do you think? Should we should we wrap this? Should we wrap this up, or should we get?
Yeah, don't give them too much. Don't give them too much.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
A little teaser.
Yeah.
That big episode. Oh my! I need that
Yeah.
on my timeline.
You should see the other ones, man. You're gonna see them. They're hilarious. You know what? Little known fact: people who make lots of money love having a dirty sock shoved in their face. That's what I learned from experience. They eat it up, and they're just really appreciative for it.
That is a very little known fact.
Oh,
Yeah, he smelled pretty bad, but I'm gonna wash him now, and I'm gonna give him new googly eyes. I'm gonna give him like a makeover. Saki deserves it. He's a good guy.
All right. Well, I hope he doesn't lose his character because that smell. That's
So
the
that's kind of his character.
Does it smell like every other sock?
All right, so let's end with some value. Let's give some value. One tip to give people for either their business or their personal life or their spiritual growth. Something that we can leave people a little better off than we found them.
Okay, I'll start it off. Do what you want to do. Don't do what other people want you to do. Do whatever the heck you want to do, and you will enjoy life to the fullest.
Nice. Yeah. Well, how about this? Aaron Rashkin said this. 98% of your skill set is your mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah. So work on that mindset all the time. And the quote of the day.
Yeah.
Quote of the day speaks to that. Anything you do, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. So that's your mindset. Work on.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Yes, so we'll leave you at that. News for a Better World is sponsored by the Empower Network, and it's coming to a city and a town near you where the average person can get in and transform their entire lives. And it's also sponsored by www.5checksamonth.com. That's 5checksamonth.com. Check it out. Check out the Empower Network. We're here for you guys, man. We just want to do something different. This is the first episode. We're not here to frickin' pitch anything. We're not here to touch your butt. We're not here. We just want to add value and hang out and talk about positive news and put weird facial hair on our faces and yeah. And it's like a talk show. So we want to hear from you. What are we doing? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? We want to do a question and answer thing, and maybe we can do like a dare or something. Like people could dare us to do stuff while we're on here. I don't know. It's like a fledgling format. We'll figure it out as we go. But I'll tell you one thing. Consistency is key, my friends. And just like The Daily Show or The Colbert Report or Bill Maher, they do it every single day. And if you do something every single day, you're going to get better. This is just the beginning, my friends. Right. So we're going to be on here with different special guests, different people, different topics, different Saki episodes every freaking day for the next 90 days. And you know what? With your help, we're going to get to the top of Google. With your help, we're going to get to the top of freaking YouTube and beat out those poser people, those people who are like, oh, I'm going to, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Those people who don't have anything to say, but they're super successful on YouTube, and they're stupid.
Have you heard of this?
I shouldn't pass judgment. They're not stupid.
How to Basic? I just probably promoted this dude big time. Have you seen How to Basic?
No, what's up?
Oh my God! He just smashes food up and he gets millions of views. He pours milk and eggs and whips it up and throws it against the wall and kicks open his stove and throws an apple on the toilet and flushes it and breaks the Rubik's Cube. 90 million views. So if that dude's gonna get views, this
Oh,
chick
wow.
is definitely gonna get 100 million views.
All right.
It's
Yeah.
You should actually made me want to watch that now. Can you bring bro? Can you bring that up? Can we watch like an episode of it right now?
Yeah, let me close my my sexy time windows and
See what we're up against. See what the competition is. So share this. That's my point, everybody. Share this. Like it. We're rolling out a Facebook like page. Like it, share it, get it up on the top YouTube, because this is what people want, man. It's a revolution. Alternative news source plus some humor and some crazy people.
all right. Which one do you want to see? How to roll a joint, or how to make a pizza? How to correctly serve watermelon? Or how about one of his most popular ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, give us the most popular one.
Let me
Whatever.
find it. Yeah, popular upload. How to blow up an egg? No, that one's okay. Hold on, just give me 1 second, because I see they are
This is what the show's all about, man.
so crazy. Oh, let's watch how to make an iPhone app.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Screen share. Select the window. Full screen. Hangout. Which one did you pick? Full screen?
Yeah.
Alright, let's try that. Yeah, can you see your face? Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Alright, how to make an iPhone app.
What is that?
Milo and chocolate syrup,
Oh, my God.
cooked rice, flour. Looks like some tomato sauce.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what the heck that is. Hot sauce. Oh, and an onion.
Jesus. That's an expensive phone. Oh my God, what is going on? I'm oddly intrigued. This is popular? It looks like poopy.
Yeah.
Why do people want to like
How many views does he get, Ben?
Oh, this. Oh, how did this? How many did this one get?
Yeah.
It got 1.8 million.
What?
Like, yeah, this one's even better. Watch this real quick. Well, this is the last one I'm gonna do. You can go watch it. It's pretty ridiculous.
Dude, seriously, if this is popular, then Sock Puppet fucking interviewing millionaires is gonna be amazing.
Let me unshare this. I couldn't believe it because I thought, I fell for the trick. I thought it was an actual how-to channel, and then all of a sudden this madness came
Got
up.
you in there.
He's like, apparently, I think forgot. Well, he's either in UK or Australia, one of these countries, and he started by actually doing these really simple how-tos, like this is how you turn on a light switch, and he would turn it on, and that would be it. And then he made another one, open a door, and then it just became madness.
Yeah. Wow.
Hopefully we don't have to stoop that low to get people to watch us.
Yeah.
Well,
I think we gotta.
I think the words were whatever it takes and by any means necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna go flush some stuff down the toilet. And, see you guys later.
Have Sock Puppet have his own cooking show.
We should work on that, right?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Ideas like controversial stuff.
Also,
Also, we should probably make this shorter, like a half hour.
Yeah,
yeah, maybe.
half an hour. Half an hour would be good.
Or chop it up.
If
Yeah.
you're still watching this, we love you.
We love you.
I love it.
See what he thinks.
Oh yeah. All right, man. I think it's a wrap on the first ever epic historical
Yeah. All right.
episode of News for a Better World.
Awesome.
We'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully with some brand new guests and some brand new stories and some brand new sock.
Yeah.
All right. This has been sponsored by the Empower Network.
Peace,
Yeah.
love, and hair grease.
5checksammonth.com.
Yeah.
Ow.
Go.
Want some funny sound?
That's like a what is that?
That's the drama sound.
That's a foghorn. I mean, right?
I don't know,
Yeah.
some kind of scary sound.
Something farting.
The big ocean liner.
Yeah, see how many I can press at the same time. Yeah.
All right.
We're
See you
out of
later,
here.
everybody.
All right.
Peace.